Oscar November 4, India Sierra Sierra. This is Oscar Romeo for India Sierra Sierra. How do you copy? Over.
Okay, Chris, I hear you 3 by 5, 3 by 5, but your next transmission, your signal will be better. Over.
And Oscar November 4, India Sierra Sierra. I copy you 5 by 5, loud and clear. I am ready for this contact. Thank you for helping with it. Over, over.
POSC, go ahead.
Hey Chris, this is Glenn with the TCO team, where we get to schedule your daily CEO targets. If you could orbit any other celestial body to take up-close photos, what would it be and why? Over.
Hey Glenn, great to speak to you again. I think if I could orbit any other celestial body, I would probably choose Mars. Being up here, I've really enjoyed looking out at the Earth, and in particular, how kind of all of the forces on Earth have shaped the geography. I wasn't a geologist before this, but I've really gained a huge appreciation for that. And I think Mars has some really interesting weathering and geologic sort of features that I'd love to see. Over.
This is Shelby from the pod team. If you have to choose, and you do, who is the best movie composer of all time, Hans Zimmer or John Williams? There are marriages on the line here.
Over.
Oh boy, that is a really tough question because I actually really enjoy both of them. I'm gonna go with John Williams, not just because he has a great last name, but because Star Wars. Over.
Hi, Chris. This is Kim Matson with the OC team. What is an unexpected skill that you obtained that has greatly helped you in space? Over.
Hey, thanks for the question, Kim, and great to talk to you. I don't know if it was super unexpected, but one of the things I've just been struck by is how much you use your feet to hold on to things, both carrying bags and also just kind of like grabbing on the handrails. I guess I kind of expected I would learn that, but not to not to the degree that I feel like I've gotten just really good at grabbing stuff with my feet. Over.
Hey, Chris, this is the other Emma, MSFC from the Paycom team. If you could create a payload for ISS, what kind of experiment would you design? What would you like to investigate? Over.
Hey, Emma, great question. I think that's a tough one. I think I would maybe try to do some sort of remote sensing experiment where there's crew involvement. Like, I've loved taking photos of Earth, and if we could devise some sort of remote sensing either of Earth or of the universe that the crew would be involved in, I would have a blast doing that, and think it'd be super interesting. Over.
This is Jordan Rogan from the protein. The protein is known for enjoying big beans and some banana pudding. What is the most creative food combo you concocted on board the ISS? Over.
Oh, baked beans with banana pudding is a bold one, and maybe in my last couple days up here, I need to give that one a shot. I would say probably the most. I don't know if it's the most creative, but the one I've enjoyed the most, actually, I stole from Mike Barrett, and that's to take your maple muffin top, which are pretty crumbly, and just cut the corner off the packet and squirt coffee into it to kind of soak the maple muffin top and eat it with a spoon, and that's like really, really delicious. It's almost kind of like pancakes for breakfast. Over.
Hi, Chris. This is Megan on the Stowage team. If you end up finding one of our missing items in the original location, do you consider not telling us so we stay humble? Over.
I love that question. To be perfectly honest, yeah, absolutely. Because, there's nothing that frustrates us more when we get told to look harder in the same place, except for looking harder in the same place and finding it. But we do always tell you. Over.
Hi, Chris. This is Rebecca from the Glovebox team. I have 2 questions for you. First, MSG wants to know if you have any creative ways to have fun on station. Over.
Absolutely. We do some Station Olympics where we have competitions like seeing, who can fly the furthest down a module without touching anything, or who can do the most front flips. Those are always great days. Over.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, LFC wants to know if you could take a souvenir from station home with you, what would it be and why? Over.
Oh, that's a really tough question. I think if I could take a souvenir home, I would actually see if I could take home one of the plants that we have grown while we've been up here, and I could plant it in my garden. I think that would be really, really neat. Over.
Hey Chris, this is Hayden from the PPM team.
How is your home automation holding up while you've been away? And what is your favorite new automation? Over.
Oh, that's a really great question, and credit goes out to my wife for putting up with all of that while I'm away. Most of it has held up pretty well. Some of the automations that like turn on the house lights when we open the come home and the garage door opens have maybe not been 100%, but we've been able to live okay without them. And I think my favorite one is just having the lights come on automatically when I get home. I really like that. It makes it feel nice that the home is really welcoming when I get home. Over.
Hi, this is Madison Thompson representing the safety team. What's the weirdest thing you've seen float around the cabin? Over.
I'd say the weirdest thing or the most fun thing I've seen float around the cabin was I was just floating around one day just a couple weeks ago, and a water bag with the name Sunny written on it was just like floating in JPM. And how that just goes from like, how that just all of a sudden appears after, quite some time, and just always baffles me. Over.
Hey, this is Blake Parker from the POI Specialist Team. What is your favorite fictional vehicle? Over.
Oh, that's a tough question. I would have to go full space nerd and say my favorite fictional vehicle is the Starship Enterprise. Over.
This is Olivia representing the park team. We often hear about the view, but we rarely talk about sensory deprivation. What is the one specific mundane sound or smell from Earth that you miss the most? Over.
For me, it is definitely green stuff or growing things. When we did have the opportunity to grow some stuff in the veggie facility, boy, when you would open up the baffles on that and just get the smell of these growing alfalfa plants, that was like, wow, I did not realize I've been missing that so much. I'm really looking forward to being outside when I'm home. Over.
Hey, Chris, this is Nathan representing the PODS team, and we were wondering, what's your favorite TV show to binge? Over.
Great question. I've watched a couple shows while I've been up here. I'm watching one called Slow Horses now, which I've really enjoyed. But I think Ted Lasso I had a lot of fun with watching while I was up here as well. Over.
Hey, Chris, this is Rodney Luke representing CTC. If you were able to watch the Winter Olympics this year, what was your favorite event to watch? Over.
Yeah, I didn't have too much time to watch it, but I always like watching like the bobsled or the luge. Those ones are always just like seem so fascinating to me. Over. Also, I really liked Cool Runnings as a kid. Over.
Hi, this is Aaron representing the Marshall GCs. If you could play a non-fictional version of an astronaut from a TV show, book, or movie, what would it be? Over.
For me, I think that would be Apollo 13 is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I gotta go with Jim Lovell. Over.
This is Elise from the DMC team. Which of your thoughts or opinions have been most impacted by conducted science on the ISS and why? Over.
Yeah, I think for me, the thing that's most been impacted has just been just realizing how many different ways the types of work that we do up here can impact life on Earth. I think that's been like really fascinating. It's kind of popped up in ways that I haven't expected, and I think that's been really cool because it really makes me feel like it really makes me realize the importance of what we're doing up here. Over.
Hey, Chris, Tyler from the PPM team. How many high fives a day do you get now that you have a bigger crew on board? Over.
I've got to say at least a dozen, although probably 80% of those are accounted for by Jack Hathaway. Over.
We appreciate it being one of your last two activities this week. We wish you a good day. Thank you. Over.
Thank you so much, POIC. It's been just an absolute honor and a pleasure working with you guys over my mission. Can't wait to see you when I'm back on Earth. Have a great rest of your day. Over and out.
Okay, thank you. Just,
Oscar Romeo 4 India Sierra Sierra is clear. Thank you very much. That was awesome. Thank you so much, POIC. I really have had just an absolute blast working with everybody there, and it's just been a really fun increment and a really meaningful increment, and a lot of the sciences and payload, science experiments and payloads that I've gotten the chance to work on with you guys have been just a huge part of that. So it's always fun to work with you, to chat with you guys, and really looking forward to seeing you back on Earth.